Android 16 QPR1's missing source code has custom ROM developers on edge, and Google's vague timeline isn't helping. Here's what's at stake and why this delay matters more than you might think. When Google rolled out Android 16 QPR1 last week, it brought fresh design upgrades and features for Pixel users. But for developers who rely on open source code to create custom Android experiences, the update feels incomplete. The source code for this release, typically published within 48 hours of a major Android launch, has been absent for over a week. Google has finally confirmed it's coming in the coming weeks, but that answer raises more questions than it answers. AOSP, Android Open Source Project, is the backbone of Android's flexibility. Released under the Apache 2.0 license, it allows anyone to build, modify, and distribute their own version of Android without paying fees or sharing their changes. This is why Android feels so different across devices and why custom ROMs exist in the first place. But for years, Google has maintained a strict schedule, publish the official update, then release the source code within 24 to 48 hours. This time, the clock has ticked far beyond that norm. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this delay a one-time hiccup or a sign that Google is quietly shifting priorities? Some developers are speculating that the company's recent decision to privatize Android development, making most code changes internal, could be a red flag. Earlier this year, Google stopped allowing public contributions to key parts of the OS, a move it justified as a way to streamline updates. But the Android community wasn't convinced. When Android 16 launched in June, the source code was missing critical hardware-specific code for Pixel devices, sparking fears that AOSP might be phased out altogether. Google's VP of Android, Xiang Chao, swiftly denied this, stating flatly, AOSP is not going away. And this is the part most people miss. Even small delays can have ripple effects. Custom ROM developers rely on timely code to keep their projects competitive. If Google's open source updates become inconsistent, it could disrupt the entire ecosystem of independent Android builds. The recent holdup on security patch backports, which let developers integrate critical fixes into older versions of Android, only deepens the unease. Google didn't explain the QPR1 delay beyond its vague coming weeks timeline, and it's unclear whether this is an isolated issue or part of a larger pattern. We've asked whether future delays should be expected, and we'll update this story when we get clarity. In the meantime, the wait has developers wondering, is this just a temporary glitch, or is Google quietly reshaping Android's open source future? What do you think? Should Google's open source commitments take a back seat to internal efficiency? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to follow Android Authority for the latest updates on this story and more. The open source Android world is changing fast, and you won't want to miss what's next.